Jambudvip.
Okay.
3 parts of Jambudvip. Today we will discuss about Jambudvip and Manushya Kshatriya, human sphere. And about the middle part of the universe we will discuss today. And after that we will take 5 basic elements or 6 substances as you like. So these 2 things we will discuss today.
Okay. And one quick question:
Yeah.
Is Dharmastikaya, Adharmastikaya, is that present in Chitchila? Because that's part of the universe. So is that also there in Chitchila?
Yeah. Otherwise, Siddha cannot take rest there without help of the Adharmastikaya. So first of all, we are talking about the middle part of the universe, as you were raising some questions regarding that part, and it was not so much clear in yesterday's talk. So today we shall discuss on that. So we saw yesterday that the whole universe is divided into 3 parts: lower, middle, and upper. Under the middle part, we find innumerable oceans and islands according to geography or cosmology. The whole middle part is consisting of innumerable islands and oceans. Innumerable islands and oceans. The centralmost island is known as Jambudvip. The centralmost. Jambudvip.
So there's no water.
Yeah?
There's no water. There's no ocean.
See, there are some small oceans and rivers also in Jambudvip.
No. Outside.
Outside there is ocean. I am talking about the centralmost island.
She's asking about
the middle
hell.
part of universe.
Narak और देवलोक में पानी है.
Yeah, and there are rivers also. But the nature of the river of hell is somehow quite different. It is full of blood, pus, So this type of what the description is given in the scriptures about the river of heaven or hell is somehow different from the river which we see in general. It is full of water. We can take bath in it. We can drink water of the river. We can wash our clothes. But the water which is available in the rivers of hell especially, that cannot be utilized in that way. So the water looks like a blood. So nobody can take bath. Whenever somebody takes bath, they get troubles by that water.
Other religions or philosophers, they talk about rivers of hell.
Hell. Yeah. They don't talk.
No, they talk about it.
No, so we also
but
talk.
I don't know whether from the same viewpoint or...
same point.
They talk about hell, and then rivers of hell as well. Is it the same? I mean, do they go beyond this middle part of the universe, Jainism?
See, the concept of universe is not found similarly in all the religions. They are talking that there are heavens and then hells. They are not thinking in the context of a cosmos or a cosmical structure. Okay. They are talking religiously, the concept of heaven and hell, where they are, and they don't talk much more about it.
One just quick question. We say darshanam devaris, darshanam papnasam, darshanam swarga supanvasam moksha sadhanam. Swarga और मोक्ष में फेर क्या है? स्वर्ग और मोक्ष.
Swarga and moksha. We are human beings on the earth. Likewise, there are some human beings which are living in heavens. Yes. Human beings are not worldly beings, which are living in heavens. So they are not separate from us in some sense. They are also bounded by karmic agency. We are also bounded by karmic, but they have got some more auspicious karmas, and therefore to get the fruit of those karmas, they need such places where they can get more facilities, more materialistic pleasure, and therefore they need such type of celestial abode.
That's Swarg.
Yeah, that's right. Only to what we say, to get the fruition of their auspicious karmas, and to
They
get,
still have to go to work.
they need more pleasurable state for that. So this earth is not so much pleasurable, and therefore they have to live there, take birth there. So they are also worldly beings, we are also worldly beings. They have got some auspicious karma by their spiritual practice, by leading a pure life. So we were talking that in the middle part of the universe is consisting of innumerable islands and oceans, and all the islands and oceans are located in circular form, one after another. So in the centralmost part, we find one island that is known Jambudvip. Out of this island, there is one ocean which is known as Lavan Samudra. Lavan Ocean. Lavan. Lavana. Lavana. Lavana Ocean. So Jambudvip is regarded of one ocean, while the Lavan Ocean is regarded of two lake ocean. One lake ocean and two lake ocean.
Two lake.
Yeah, two lake.
Lower
Ocean.
is
Or Samudra, as
in
you
the
like.
middle of the island.
No.
The island
Jambudvip, it is Meru, then this will be Jambudvip, right? And around this Jambudvip there will be
outside of the Jambudvip.
diameter 1 lakh yojan, it is 2 lakh.
It is located in circular form, like a bangle. And around the Lavan Ocean there is another island which is known as Dhataki Khand. Dhataki, Dhataki. Dhataki Khand. Khanda. Dhataki Khand Island. So there is such order that one island, one ocean, then another island, then another ocean, and by the same name you will find either island and ocean. Only Jambudvip and Lavan Samudra, these two names are different, and likewise Dhataki Khand, and after it the ocean which is found is known as Kalodadhi. Kalodadhi. The ocean which is of black water. Kalodadhi. Kalo is black, Udadhi is water. It is full of black water. Kala pani कहते हैं ना. That is.
So that's the ocean of Dhatatikan.
Kalodadhi, yeah.
Kalodadhi.
So after Dhatati Khand you will find another ocean, and it is known as Kalodadhi Ocean. And the circular will be, in the total measurement will be, you have to double each one. So 1 lake ocean Jambudvip, 2 lake ocean
Lavana
Samudra, then 4 lake ocean Dhataki Khand, 8 lake ocean Kalodadhi. Now after it we find one more island which is known as Pushkar Dweep. Pushkar Island. Dweep in Hindi or in English you can say island. Pushkar Island. So it is of 16 lakes ocean. The speciality of this island is this, that there is one big mountain in between the making two parts of the island. So it is located in between the island, and it is known as Manushottar Parvat. There is one big mountain which divides the island into two parts, north and south. The mountain.
What is the name?
Manushottar Parvat. Manushottar. Manush means human beings. So, in the north of which human beings are found, therefore the mountain is recognized as Manushottar Parvat.
And it divides?
This is the mountain which divides the whole island into two parts, north and south. So in the north part of the mountain we find human beings, and not in south part.
Only low is there.
Is it clear? So there is one mountain on north side of which human beings are found, but not in south pole or south side. So north-south it comes near to Kalodari Samudra, and the upper part, which is south, is next. Comes later. So this is Jhaidvip, Jambudvip, where we can get human beings. Dhatkikhand, the second island where we can get human beings, and the half portion of Pushkar island, only the north part where we can get human beings. We find human beings. So in this way, in total, we find that only 2 islands and 2.5 islands are such on the earth in the middle part of the universe where we find human beings. After that, we don't find. And this portion, this area is known as Manushya Kshetra. Or in other words, we say Dhaidvip. Dhaidvip is recognized as Manushya Kshetra. It is only the area where we find human beings and not out of it. It is clear? After that we can get animals or fishes. Yeah. But we cannot get human beings because the atmosphere and the situation is not according to the survival of human beings after that.
What's the English word for Manushya Kshetra?
Manushya Kshetra. Human sphere, you can say. Human sphere. Or the area. Human sphere, you can say. I hope. Or you can get some word if it is found in Jain Siddhanta Deepika, if you have the book. Illuminator of Jain Tenets. It is very good book, very comprehensive, very brief, and gives all the information regarding the metaphysical, ethical, epistemological, logical concepts of Jainism. It is very comprehensive, very brief, and latest, based on the original ideas. Illuminator of Jain Tenets. It is found. It is available here. Yeah, it is available. So you can buy that. It will give many more information. So this is the description of the middle part, especially the human world. You can say human world if you like. Dhaidvip is the human world. After that you get ocean and islands, ocean and islands. This same name of the by the same name you will get island, and by the same name you will get the ocean. In this way, there are innumerable oceans and islands. Pushkar Dweep and Pushkar Samudra. Then Arun Dweep and Arun Samudra. Varun Dweep and Varun Samudra. Swayambhu Raman Dweep and Swayambhu Raman. The last one is Swayambhu Raman Island. The innumerable island is Swayambhu Raman, and the island is also Swayambhu Raman, and the ocean is also known as Swayambhu Raman. And in circumference, or in what you can say, all are double from the previous one.
And it's only this Dhaitweep where what do you mean by Pandar Karma Bhumi? 15.
So it is clear now how the middle part is consisting of innumerable oceans and islands in circular form, one after another, and having double diameters. Now we are coming to the central part, which is known as Jambudweep. Now we have to see, concentrate on Jambudweep. Jambudweep is again divided into 3 parts. Three parts. So, what to say? The upper part is known as North Jambudweep, north side. In the center, you have to think of a mountain which is known as Meru Parvat. In the center of Jambudweep, there is mountain, and it is the biggest mountain. Meru. M-E-R-U. So it is the biggest mountain according to Jain scriptures, and it is located in the center of Jambudweep. And keeping Meru Parvat in center, we fix 4 directions, and in north we find Airavat. There are 3 parts of Jambudweep. First is Airavat, second is Mahaviday.
In the north.
No. There are 3 parts of Jambudweep. One is Airavat, second one is Mahaviday, and third one is Bharat. So in north you will find Airavat.
Okay.
In east and west you will find Mahaviday. So Mahaviday starts from east to west. The whole range of east and west belt is covered by Mahaviday. Is it? And the south part is covered by Bharat. East and west both are covered by Mahaviday. Mahaviday is spread in east and west both. It is the biggest part of the Jambudweep. And then comes Bharat. So in south, so we people are living in south of Jambudweep. South part is covered by Bharat. So the south part is known as Bharat, north part is known as Airavat, and east and west both the parts are known as Mahaviday. So under Bharat, the world which we are looking comes. So whether it is America or Australia or Germany or anything which we know on the earth, all come under Bharat.
So that's our world.
Yeah, that is our world. And there are so many other parts, but we couldn't find out there, we couldn't know.
So within all these directions, in the center is Meru Parvat.
Yeah, in the center is
There is north, south, and east, west.
And east west, yeah. So we are living in the south part of
Meru
Jambudweep.
Parvat is north of us.
Yeah, it is in north. Or we can say Yeah, it is in north. From our point of view.
We are
Or we
south.
can say, yeah, we in
center.
south. We are in south. It is actually located in center. Yeah, not north. Actually, we are in south from Jambudip. We keeping in center, Meru Parvat in center. We are fixing all the directions. So we are in south. Some other people who are similar to us in nature, in behavior, in traits, professions, everything, seasons, everything is same of Bharat and Aravat. Bharat and Aravat are quite similar.
In reality, it is not.
Eh?
Because we are south.
Yes, south.
This is not.
Aravat in, yeah.
Meru mountain.
Yeah.
Meripuriya is north of us, but center of
Geographical situation and human behavior and everything is quite similar between Bharat and Aravat.
The time cycle is also
The time circle is also going on in the same way. Here we are passing through 6 types of time circles. Likewise they are also. So as we are running in the 5th time circle, that is 5th era, they are also living in that situation. And here we are getting degenerations and what is the violence day by day. Likewise they are also facing the same situation.
So you cannot say one is better than the other.
No.
Airavat is better or
No.
it's same.
The situation is somehow one way or other same. They also undergo such situations which the people of Bharat undergo. So it is quite similar geographically and from all points of view.
They go through same
Yeah.
changes.
So same changes. The height and breadth of the body is the same. When here becomes one Tirthankar, at the same time there will also be one Tirthankar.
Simultaneous.
Yeah, the same 24 Tirthankaras.
But different Tirthankars or same Tirthankar?
No, different.
Or different Tirthankars?
Yes. Aravat and Bharat both have different. So we don't know about Aravat. So what type of 24 Tirthankaras were there, we couldn't come to know. We are living in Jambudip. Sorry, in south. So the distance is too much that we couldn't come to know that what is happening going on there. But so far as the descriptions are found in the scriptures, according to that, the same situation.
So if we get 24 Tirthankars, they'll get 24 Tirthankars.
Yeah. In the same way.
So
If there is one, there is also parallel to one.
Parallel,
Yeah.
I see.
It will go parallel.
our reincarnation is confined to Bharat only. Our reincarnation.
No.
There is no idea of reincarnation
No.
according to Jain.
Reincarnation.
We don't accept, believe in reincarnation. Rebirth, we believe in rebirth.
Yeah, okay, rebirth,
Not
alright.
reincarnation. Reincarnation means God takes again birth. After liberation, somebody takes birth, then it is known as reincarnation. And the bodily being, after death, it takes again a new birth, then it is regarded as rebirth. So we believe in rebirth and not
But within-
reincarnation.
within
Reincarnation
Bharat-
is the birth of liberated beings, and that is not accepted by us. If it is liberated, then how it can take birth? Otherwise, what is the meaning of being liberated? Why will put so much effort to liberate from birth and from the circle of birth and death if we are coming again in that circle?
Come back to you.
Yeah.
That's also in the fifth para.
What?
Like if it's our fifth para, it will also be
Yeah.
same.
The same.
So is it possible that whatever is going on here,
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah, exactly. No change, no difference.
that's a bit confusing because people here would have different karmas, different things, so how would it be exactly?
See, here people are committing some violence. There also they are committing. They are facing some problems. hunger, poverty, etc. So they will also commit.
But each karma, somebody can decide for himself the way to it and how to accumulate it. It's hard to the two different souls can get it.
No, that is true. If I commit a mistake of one type, I will get that type of result out of the karma. You will commit some other mistakes, you will get some other types of karmas. But anyhow, if we are committing the same types of mistakes, then what will be? The result will be the same. So people here, we are looking whether the people are living in London or in India, UK or in India, if they are hungry, they will commit violence. What will they do? In the name of violence, they will kill the human beings who have something and they want to take from them. So the situation is the same. People, whether committing here violence in the name of bread or butter, and whether they are living in India, they will do the same violence. Likewise, the people who are living in Arab, they are also facing the same problems, and therefore they will commit the same mistakes. They will get the same result. So Bharat and Arvat, the situation of Bharat and Arvat is somehow very similar, or we can say identical. There is no difference at all. Geographical and spatial and human nature and the nature of the natural resources, everything is quite similar. And therefore they are also facing the same problems which we are facing here in the south part of the Jammu. So in the middle in Jammu and the Jammu, in the middle part there is Mahavidaya. So Mahavidaya is divided into two parts. Though Mahavidaya is one, yet it is because of east and west. It is known as East Mahavidaya and West Mahavidaya.
In the center will be Meru.
Yeah, that's why Mahavidaya is divided into two. Actually it is one, but it is divided into two. Eastern Mahavidaya and Western Mahavidaya. So Mahavidaya is in one sense one, and it is consisting of 32 Vijayas. Each Vijay can be equivalent and can be regarded as equivalent to one country. You can say Vijay or one country. So Mahavidaya is consisting of 32 Vijayas. So here we have to divide. The whole Mahavidaya can be divided into the east part is divided is consisting of 16, and the western part is also consisting of 16 Vijayas. And under 8 there will be always one Tirthankar at least. Each Vijay. Among 8 Vijayas there will be one Tirthankar at every time.
So east has 16, west also 16.
Yeah. So under 8, you have to see.
So there will be minimum of 4 Tirthankars.
Minimum 4 Tirthankar in one Mahavidaya. Among 8 Vijayas, there will be one Tirthankar. Among 8 Vijayas, there will be one Tirthankar.
Central Europe, East and West. And here there will be 8 countries, 8 and 8. So among this group of 8, there will be at least one Tirthankar.
Yeah. So in this way, in east part, in east part there will be 2. In western part there will be 2.
Why do you say at least?
Yeah, because the number is found this much only for all the time. So keeping all those things in view. But when some Tirthankar becomes in south and north part, at that time in each Vijay there will be one Tirthankar. So what will be the figure, total figure?
5, 6. 6.
32?
20.
No. 32 Vijayas are there, countries are there in one Videha. So when in Bharat and Airvat, there will be some Tirthankar. It means that here is Lord, you can suppose that there was Lord Rishabh, and there may be some other Tirthankar in Airvat also. At the same time in Mahavideha, in each Vijay you will find one Tirthankar.
So 32.
So 32 Vijayas.
32 Tirthankars.
32 Tirthankaras, yeah.
64.
So 64. No, 64.
No, 32, 34.
Only, no, 32.
No.
Each Vijay will have one Tirthankar.
Oh, so
There are
16 and
32
16.
only
Yes.
Vijayas.
Yes,
So you will get 32.
And then 1 year and 1 in Airavat, so 34.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
Yeah. You should keep aside
Aside
those
us.
numbers. You
Okay.
have to see
Just-
only about Mahavideha, that when some Tirthankar becomes in Bharat and Airavat, at that time in Mahavideha each Vijay has one Tirthankar.
In each Vijay, how many countries?
One Vijay is equivalent to one country.
Oh.
So in Jambudvip you find one Mahavideha. But what happened about Dhatki Khanda? Because Dhatki Khanda is also inhabited by human beings. So according to Jain scriptures, Dhatki Khanda has 2 Jambudvip, 2 Airavat and 2 Mahavideha. Jambudvip has only 1 Bharat, 1 Airavat and 1 Mahavideha, while Dhatki Khand has double, or we can say more than double breadth and length, and therefore there are 2 Jambudvips, 2 Airavat, 2 Bharat and 2 Mahavideha, not Jambudvip.
But only one lake.
Yeah, 3 parts are always found in each island. Yeah, it's like Jambudvip. So in Jambudvip we have seen 3 parts, Bharat, Airavat and Mahavideha. So in Dhatki Khand you have to suppose double number of all these 3. Yeah, so there are 2 Bharatas, 2 Airavatas and 2 Mahavidehas. Is it? It is clear?
In which island?
Dhatki Khanda.
Second one,
The
after
second
Jambudvip.
island. Right? Because here also we find human beings. So there are 2 Mahavidehas and each Mahavideha is consisting of 32. So when here will be Tirthankar, in the same way in Dhatki Khanda you will find Tirthankaras. So at least there will also be in each Mahavideha 4 Tirthankaras. So when here we find 4 Tirthankaras, then there will also be 4 Tirthankaras in both the Mahavidehas. So 4, 4, 4, 12. Yeah? And Pushkar-Dvip. Now we have to come to Pushkar-Dvip. So in the half part of Pushkar we find only human beings and not in the southern part of Pushkar island.
North part will be.
In north part we find only human beings. So and it is also double, more than double in length and breadth. So we find 2 Bharatas, 2 Airavatas and 2 Mahavidehas instead of 4, 4. Otherwise the number must be double than Dhatki Khanda. But because it is half only, and therefore we are finding 2, 2 only. 2 Bharatas, 2 Mahavidehas and 2 Airavatas. So under 2 we will again get 4, 4 numbers. So in when we get Tirthankaras in minimum in number in Mahavideha, then the total number will be 20, including all the 5 Mahavidehas.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. 4 into 5, 20. It is clear? Huh?
Are these countries divided in 32 countries?
Yeah.
Are these countries connected or they're separated out completely, or are they connected to each and every region?
See, they are somehow separated.
Yes.
Yeah. There may be between rivers or mountains or a vast area which is vacuum. Yeah.
They cannot travel from one. They can travel from one region to another.
It is difficult to say, hard to say something unless I get some information about it. But it might be that among 8 Vijayas there is only one Tirthankar, so he may go in other Vijayas. So, but I don't know the width and breadth of each Vijay, how much they can walk. Each one is like in one country, big country. So to walk on barefoot is somehow has some limitation. It might be that they can cross the boundary of one country, Vijay, and can enter into another. But it might be, it is only supposition. I don't know actually. But somehow one Tirthankar is found among the 8. This is the proportion. So we get minimum 20, and whenever some Tirthankar becomes in Bharat and Ayurved, at that time each Vijay has one Tirthankar, separate. And therefore, including the total number of the 5 Mahavidihas, you will get 160 numbers of Tirthankar. 160. Only in Mahavideha. And including 5 Bharat and 5 Mahavideha, each Bharat and each Mahavideha will have only one Tirthankar at that time. So total number will be 170. It is clear? So these 15 areas are known as Karma Bhumi. 5 Mahavideha, 5 Bharat, 5 Ayurved. These 15 areas are known as Karma Bhumi because the living beings or human beings who are habitants of all these 15 can only liberate.
5 Mahavidya and 5 Airavat and 5 Bharats.
Yeah, they can only liberate, and no other human beings from any other part of the universe. They earn their livelihood by trade and by agriculture, etc., and therefore they are known as Karma Bhumi. These 15 areas are known as Karma Bhumi. There are 13 more areas where human beings are found, but they are dependent on nature. They are not earning anything, but through agriculture or trade or profession, business, or doing some effort for their livelihood. They are not gaining money or anything else. This type of things are not going on because they are fully dependent on earth, or on nature. Whatever they are getting from the oceans, from the trees, whatever they are getting, only on the basis of that they are living.
So these 13 more areas are still within this Dhaidvik?
Yeah, within Dhaidvik. So therefore, we find that under Bharat, we find 6 Karma Bhumis. So, Jambudvip. So 2 can be found in Bharat, whereas Bharat there are 2 Karma Bhumis. In the east and west part there are 2 Karma Bhumis, and in north part there are 2 Karma Bhumis. So in this way, only in Jambudvip we find 6 Akarma Bhumis. And you have to double the number in the case of Dhartikhand and Pushkardvip, so you will get 30. 6, 12, 12. In Jambudvip you find 6 Akarma Bhumis. In Dhartikhand you will get double number, because in comparison to Jambudvip, you will get everything in double in Dhartikhand. So there will be 12 number of Akarma bhumis in Dhartikhand and 12 again in Ardha Pushkar. We say Ardha Pushkar, not Pushkar. When we are talking about the human beings, then we say that Ardha Pushkar, Dweep.
North.
North part only. So north part is recognized as Ardha Pushkar Dweep. When we talk of Dhai Dweep, then we say that Jambudvip, Dhartikhand and Ardha Pushkar. Ardha means a half Pushkar.
So I don't understand that it's 12, 12 and 6, but you said only 13 more areas where humans are found where they depend on nature.
Yeah.
But that's 24, 30. Oh, you said 30, not 13.
No, 30.
Oh, 30, okay.
This is
30.
in the book.
It is not, because but you people were interested to know about Jambudvip and Dhai Dweep, etc. So I thought that yesterday I couldn't clear. Today I have to talk of all these things so that you can be clear. This type of discussions are going on, especially in Dheravasi, among Dheravasi people. They discuss frequently this type of things. And Isthanavasi. In our tradition, we especially discuss about philosophical things and ethical doctrines must. We give more emphasis to discuss all these things. But geographically, the situation we have to know. This is also the concept of Jainism. Under cosmology, we also deal with this.
So is it just for our interest, or is this also part of the studies? Is it just out of interest?
No, it is also part of the studies. You have to know
Okay.
the middle part of the universe in which you are living. So you have to know about your universe, your world.
We are living in a very small part of the middle part.
Yeah, it is very small. The smallest one. And under the smallest one, you are getting such vast universe which cannot be covered, cannot be measured even. It is only of one rajju in breadth. You know, one rajju is equivalent to innumerable yojans. And one yojan is equivalent to more than 8,000 miles. So the whole universe is of 14 rajjus in length, in height. It is of 14 rajjus. And the middle part is of hardly in height 1800 yojans. 1800 yojans only, not of one rajju even. Can you imagine? It is the smallest part of the universe.
So for knowledge it is okay, but we should be really concerned with our world, our environment, the people we come in contact with. Because from practical point of view, we are never going to be connected with the other worlds. So in our day-to-day life, we should be more concerned with what is happening around us.
So that's why we, especially our Acharya Mahapragyaji Gurudev is always concerned with the situations which is going on in surrounding. He is talking about the human beings and the situations which are going on the earth on which we are living, especially we are concerned. We are not talking about the lives after death or more, or the human beings which are living in other parts of the universe. We have to be concentrated only on those. So the relevance is this, but so far as the philosophy is concerned, we have to know everything. Otherwise, how you could come to know that where you are locating in the universe.
But in 30 akarma bhumis, you can still get liberation. If you are born in these 30 akarma bhumis, you can still get liberation. If I am born in one of these akarma bhumis, you can still get liberation.
You cannot.
You cannot.
Because you are not observing religion in there actually. You are not able to observe religion. The situation is not according to your need. Here only we can concentrate on religious things and the spiritual things, and those people do not. They have not such atmosphere. They are fully dependent on nature. They are killing the living beings and eating them up.
So the souls which are there,
They are fully, they have no such atmosphere in which they can observe this type of things, so they can take some inanimate things, etc.
so the
Yeah,
people
this is
who
the
are
situation.
there, they will be reborn in that world. And
Yes.
people who are in the karma bhumi, they will always be reborn in karma bhumi.
No, they can come in karma bhumi also. They can take birth after death. Yeah.
So then,
Only one is exceptional case we find in our scriptures that from a karma bhumi only that person can liberate who is born in karma bhumi actually, but hijacked by some gods because of some past karma or past relations. If he is hijacked and kept in that akarma bhumi, and he is going to be liberated in that life, then he can liberate from that limb also. But he must be born in karma bhumi actually. The person, the human beings who take birth in karma bhumi, they can only liberate, and not the persons who are living in akarma bhumi. It is clear what it happens. Some divine beings have some revenge in their past life with somebody, and if he is monk or nun in this life, but the revenge is related to the past life, and if somebody is God and he has power to hijack some monks and nuns, she or he can take revenge, and he can hijack some monk and nun or some householder and drop him in a karma bhumi. But he is going to be liberated, so he can liberate from there.
But this
If his time has come, he can liberate from there.
in this
Otherwise, no.
in this 100 years or 2000 years, there is not going to be any Tirthankar.
No. Just after Lord Mahavira, 2600 years have passed. There is no Tirthankar. Because the situations are, we need some physical stamina also for that. So nowadays our body is not so much, strong, that in an omniscience, the infinite knowledge can spring out.
No, they say the period of the Tirthankar, there is only certain period which
Yes.
happens.
Yeah.
But this, it will not happen for 2000 or 3000 years. Next.
Next means after
Will
this
there be
time.
another 25th Tirthankara?
No, there will be no
No, it will take very long time.
See, only two eras are accepted, suitable for being Tirthankar. The third one and the fourth one. So we are living in the fifth one. And the sixth one is more worse than the fifth. The situations will be more worse. So nobody can get such type of knowledge. That knowledge and that are living in that situation.
They say 5th, 6th, 7th is going to be very, very bad.
The sixth one, the last one is the sixth, no seventh. After that we come in ascending order, and there will be development. So in the last of the third, Tirthankar takes birth. In the last part of the third, and in the whole fourth one, Tirthankar take birth. And after that, no Tirthankar. No Tirthankar especially.
So, which era was Mahavir?
Mahavir took birth in fourth
Fourth one.
and liberate in fifth.
So each
And
ara
near to
is,
fifth.
each ara is how many years?
The first ara is regarded of 4 Savarupam. The second is of 3 Savarupam. The third one is of 2 Savarupam. The fourth one is 42,000 years lake, 1,000 years lake, one Savarupam, but in which you have to reduce the 42,000 years, years, yeah. So it means one Savarupam, but less 42,000 years is the time of the fourth one.
But
And the
each
fifth one
ara
of...
each ara is how many years?
That's what she
yeah, I am talking about the each one. Yeah, the fourth is of one Sagarova, but you have to reduce out of 42,000 years from one Sagarova. That period is of the fourth era. And the fifth era in which we are living, it is of 21,000 years. It is of 21,000 years. And the sixth one is again of 21,000 years.
How many
So till today we have passed only 2,600 years. So it means that how much is rest? 21,000 years.
You minus 2,600.
So you can minus 2,600 years.
39 something.
No, but 19.
19,
No, 18.
almost 19, yeah? Half, 18 and half,
Yeah.
500. 18,000 and half, 500 years are rest now. Only in passing the fifth one. And after it, again the sixth one will come, which is again of 21,000 years. But Acharya Sri Tulsi used to say one thing, that what type of situation is going on the earth. Terrorism is spreading day by day, and weapons are made, nuclear weapons and what we say, so it might be that the time which must come very late can come before the time.
to be shortened?
Yeah, it can be shorter.
Yeah,
Because such type of situations are going on the earth because of the human mind, and it might be the situation which must come very late can come before the time. So that is called as Udirana. Udirana means when the time which must come later, it comes before the time, then it is known as Udirana.
Like a karma.
Yeah,
Premature.
I have to mention. So this type of things are thematic.
But how many Tirthankaras were there in the fourth era?
In the fourth era. See, whenever one Tirthankar happens in one Bharat, so at a time there will be one Tirthankar in each part, in every part. So there are 5 Bharat, it means in each Bharat there will be only one Tirthankar, not more than that. It is a kind of universal law that two big or great persons cannot take birth in one time.
So Mahavir
They never meet, they never take birth. Otherwise the influence of the great person cannot be realized if there will be so many. Nobody will recognize who is the great.
So when we come back to the first era, the existing Tirthankaras will be always liberated.
Yeah. In first era,
Now, when the cycle is complete, when we finish the sixth era,
yeah.
we start first era.
First era. So the first era will be very, very in bad situation, because the sixth one will be the worst one, and after that the earth will get new development. But the situation was, was the same as we find in the sixth one. So after to come in this development stage, it will take time. So you will get more or less the situation of the sixth one and the first one is the same.
And then you improve.
Gradually we will improve. So to overcome all these disasters and calamities will take time. So in the first and second we will get only slow process of development. In third one we will improve somehow more. And when the situation will become somehow suitable or anukul, so that in the last part of that third era you will get some Tirthankar, some great soul.
Yeah, but what about the Tirthankaras who have already
They already in Shila, they already
So they knew it.
New Tirthankar will emerge. Therefore, we don't believe in reincarnation. There are infinite souls
Krishna,
who will
Bhagavan,
liberate. So there are infinite souls who want to be liberated. So they will get chance in next time. If Rajiv doesn't want, he cannot get a chance. But out of us, if somebody is interested, they can get chance.
You got plenty of time, maybe. You got plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah. He is not interested. He will hear and he will be to guide all of the people that you have to liberate. There is some liberation.
But this confusing when we say Bharat, we sometimes think Bharat of India, but Bharat, it's a misconception. Bharat not means this, but there are so many different Bharats also.
Oh, yeah.
So we cannot just say
Bharat,
Bharat.
India comes. India is a very smallest.
Yes, so there's also other Bharats. There are 5 other Bharats elsewhere.
It's
So
coincidence. It's the
yes,
same name.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
name.
the name is somehow very similar and therefore we think of this. The Bharat Nam is given very late and it is 2600 before.
But this,
Yeah. So these names were given by the Tirthankaras. At that time the names were this. So now we have to come to the description of the 5 basic elements out of which the whole world is consisting. So there are 2 words in Jain philosophy about the basic elements of the universe. One is known as Astikaya and the second one is Dravya. Astikaya and Dravya. So the concept of Astikaya is
so this
origin.
is the 5 basic elements or 5 basic realities.
Yeah, you can say basic realities. Elements is the word which we have taken from science. So the meaning of the word element is somehow different from the concept of the reality in philosophical sense. In philosophy. But what we do, because the reality, the word reality somehow is not in vogue in present era, we are very much familiar with the scientific words. So to make you understand the concept, we take the help of the scientific words. But you can see that in science, the basic elements are discussed. Likewise, in philosophy, there is also the discussion of the basic elements of the universe. Because philosophy mainly deals with the world, the concept of the world, the concept of the soul, and the concept of God. These are 3 main topics, main subjects of philosophy.
And so what you talk about here is applicable to all the 15 karma bhumis.
Yeah. Here now you have to keep aside the concept of 15 karma bhumis. Now we are taking the whole universe.
Okay, fine.
We are taking the whole universe. So under the whole universe, the middle part and all the karma bhumis all come. All the 5 elements you will find in karma bhumis also and in every part of the universe also. Somehow or other, living beings are found everywhere in each corner of the universe.
Yesterday we talked briefly about anti-universe.
Yes.
Supra-universe.
You see, anti-world is not correct. Supra, you have to say. It is not anti, it is supra. So sometimes we use anti, but it is not regarded as a correct word. Now we are coming to the concept of astika and what we say substance. So the original word of Jains for the basic realities is astika. I take chair. So astika is the original one. Substance, the word substance comes later on in the philosophical age which starts from 2nd century AD. In the canonical age we get the word astika for the basic elements, basic realities. Lord Mahavira always talks in the terms of astikaya. He never talks in the terms of substances. So the canonical age starts from the time of Lord Mahavira up to 1st century AD. 6th century BC to 1st century AD, the whole time period is known as canonical age, Agam period. The period in which the omniscient people were present. And the knowledge was imparted by them directly, and therefore people used to believe in them, and they don't argue much, because the people who were discussing, explaining the things were already omniscient. So people do not give more preference to logic at that time, in that period. They used to believe in the omniscient people, or the people who have authentic knowledge or extrasensory perceptions about the things or realities. So that period is known as canonical period, in which faith is prominent and logic was dominant. Though there was logic, many times you will find that Gautam asked Lord Mahavira, whenever Mahavira says something, he used to ask, why is it, how is it? So he used to argue something, but after all, he has faith in Lord Mahavira. He had faith in Lord Mahavira. And he ultimately used to say, repeat one thing, that what you have said, that is only true, that is only true, that is only true. You will get these words in a Bhagavad Sutra.
Bante.
What you have said, that is only true. So this type of words he used to repeat or used to say, express before Lord Mahavira. So it means he had more faith in Lord Mahavira than logic or argument. Yet he used to do some arguments for the benefit of the knowledge, or to getting some more knowledge about the thing. Yet the importance was secondary, was given secondary place to logic in that period. But when philosophical age comes, from 2nd century to 8th century or 9th century AD, it can be extended to 9th century AD. In this period, what happens? In each corner of the universe, there were taking birth some philosophers who were thinking logically on the reality, on the nature of the realities of the world. So they were giving more emphasis on logic, because at that time there were no such omniscient people who can be easily believed. So what there may be some other tool to understand the reality. So the other tool is invented as logic, argument. Through logic we can convince others that this is this. So logic is given more preference in philosophical age, and the concepts which were given in canonical age is somehow were somehow presented in logical or argumental forms. And especially in the western part, philosophers have taken only logical language as the language of philosophy. If it is not logical, if it is not based on logic or laws, it is not governed by the laws of logic, formal logic especially, then it is no more philosophy in the view of the Western scholars especially. Still they are maintaining the same view. But people of India, they do not believe in such type of argumentation. According to Indian people or Asian philosophers, the philosophy emerges from the direct perception of the realities, and that can be possible only in spiritual or highly developed beings. It is not based on logic. Logic cannot provide such knowledge, such vast knowledge about the realities. So this is the difference between the Asian, what we say, Eastern is called philosophers and the Western philosophy view regarding the realities. So I hope time is over.
Can you repeat this term?
Yes.